Science is involved in almost anything and everything we do in our daily lives. Even when I stopped this bicycle by applying the brakes, science was involved. And how is it so that by just pressing such a small handle, I was able to stop the whole bicycle from moving? This is due to a very simple yet interesting force known as friction. Friction acts along the surfaces of two objects moving across each other. Friction opposes the motion of an object, and friction is a self-adjusting force. This means that friction will adjust itself according to the force I apply to move the object. So in the wheel, two types of friction are experienced. So first is the rolling friction, which is experienced by the wheel moving on the road. Alright, so the road and the wheel have many irregularities, and these irregularities interlock with each other, causing resistance in the motion of the wheel. And when we apply the brakes, there's this friction creating pad present near the tire, which comes in contact on pressing the brake and produces sliding friction, hence resisting the motion of the wheel and stopping the bicycle from moving. So, to demonstrate sliding and rolling friction, I have an activity over here. We'll take this board and we have a ball and a box, alright? So the ball being round will experience rolling friction as it will roll down the board. So when I release both of them at the same time, the top of the board, as we see, the box experiences more friction than the ball, telling us that sliding friction is more than rolling friction. So now, let us talk a little about these grooves present on the wheels. So, when it rains or whenever the road is wet, there's a layer of water present between the road and the tire. That causes hydroplaning and can cause skidding and accidents in vehicles. So, in order to prevent that, these grooves are made which help the water pass from in between them, and hence increasing the friction that would have been decreased by the water present in this, reducing chances of accidents. Now that we know some basics of the wheel, let us talk about why I don't fall off while riding my bicycle straight. So this is due to the center of mass. So center of mass is the mean position in which the mass of the body is concentrated. So when my center of mass is in line with the bicycle, I don't fall off the bicycle. But if my center of mass falls out of the bicycle, I will obviously topple down. So, in order to show this visually, I take this ruler, which has a specific center of mass. If I keep my finger below a point which is not the center of mass, obviously, it will become imbalanced and fall down. But if I hold it by its center of mass, it will be balanced and it won't fall down, as most of the mass is concentrated at this mean point. Right. So this is why I don't fall off while riding my bicycle straight. But how am I able to turn my bicycle? Right? So, supposing I'm turning my bicycle towards the left, so I will experience a centrifugal force that acts towards the right. Right? So, and a friction will be acting on the wheel towards the inside, right? So, in order to balance the centrifugal force acting towards the right, I'll turn a little towards the left, tilt a little towards the left, preventing myself from falling off. So, why does this happen? Right. So, I have a gyroscope made of a toy wheel, right? So, I'll just place it here. Obviously, I can get a real gyroscope in this time. So if I rotate this at a very fast speed, this happens, right? So why does this happen? I'm rotating in this direction. So by using right hand thumb rule, we get the torque that is produced in this direction, right? So this torque is what keeps this upright like this. And obviously gravity would be acting on this wheel. So if I turn my fingers in the direction of the gravity, we'd get a new torque in this direction, right? Which causes the circular movement of the wheel, of the gyroscope. Right. So, when a balanced rider is riding a bike in the straight direction, no such torque is generated. But if I turn like leftwards, a torque would be experienced by the rear of my lung. And this rearward torque would change the angular momentum, hence helping me turn left. And obviously the physics related to all of this can be quite accelerating, pun intended there. But we should all keep some mind inquisitive and care for the environment by not polluting it.